Hi there! I thought it was about time I did another one of my kitchen science experiments. So today I am going to show you how to blow up a balloon in a slightly alternative manner. You won't need many ingredients for today's experiments. You're going to need some vinegar, brown or white will do. You're going to need some of this, which is called bicarbonate of soda. If you're in America, it's called baking soda. So lots of the experiments you sometimes see on the internet, we say baking soda. They're the same things. You're going to need a balloon, any colour. And look, I've drawn a little face on mine to see if we can make an inflated balloon with a face. And you will need a bottle. Okay, any bottle will do, any size bottle. I've just gone for this middle-sized one so that we can see any chemical reactions that occur as we go along. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do is we need to put some vinegar into our bottle. Right, now, there's no set amount of vinegar that you need. It just depends on the size of your bottle. I normally go for just less than a quarter. It's a bit of trial and error. So I'm going to put in some vinegar now down the bottom of my bottle. And you all know that vinegar is acidic, so vinegar is an acid. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that to one side. Is I'm going to take my balloon, and the first thing I've got to do is I've got to stretch the mouth of the balloon. So I'm going to stretch the mouth of the balloon so that when it begins to inflate, it can do so quite easily, and the rubber is nice and stretchy. Okay, so that's nice and stretchy now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda into my balloon. You can do this any way you like. If you have a little helper or someone, they could hold the balloon open for you while you spoon it in. My helper's not here today, so I've got a funnel. So all I'm going to do is get 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and I'm going to place that very gently, very carefully into my balloon. Now I'm only putting a little bit in at a time, otherwise it gets stuck in the funnel and doesn't go in. See, just like that, stuck. Okay, so if I wiggle that around a bit, finish that last bit off, and I'm going to put that, should all go down into my balloon in a minute. If I tap it or I poke it, it helps it along the way. Okay. Right, while I'm just finishing that off, I'll tell you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take my bottle and I'm going to try and put the mouth of my balloon over the mouth of the bottle. Are you ready? And all I've got to do is make sure that I have a really tight seal between the mouth of the bottle and the mouth of the balloon, and I've got to try and make sure that my balloon stays flopped over like this for now. So let's have a go. Okay, and there you go. So that seal is lovely and tight. Right, now the exciting bit. This is the bit I love. I'm going to count from 3 to 0, and then I'm going to tip all of that bicarbonate of soda into the bottle. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, look at that. So already you can see that inside my bottle there is some sort of chemical reaction going on. And you're right, the bubbles are carbon dioxide. So what's happened is the bicarbonate of soda, which we call a base, has reacted with the vinegar, which we call a acid, and there's been a chemical reaction, and the byproduct is carbon dioxide. And as you know from our states of matter lessons that we did last term, gases have got lots of energy and they like to spread out and fill the containers and or the environment that they're in. And that's what's happening here. The carbon dioxide particles are spreading out and they're moving into the balloon and they've inflated the balloon. So I'm just going to try something now. You see my little face? Hello! What I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if I can take my balloon off my bottle and have a nice little bouncy balloon that we can play with. Here we go. Got to be careful with this bit because it comes off quite fast, as you can see. Right, oh, some of it's escaping. So really quickly, I'm going to try and tie that balloon. And there you go, one little inflated balloon. It was actually quite heavy, much heavier than a normal balloon would be if I blew it up with air. Do you know why that is? Can you remember? Yeah, because carbon dioxide is quite a heavy gas, isn't it? So we've got that heavy gas inside the balloon. Right then, so further experiments or investigations for you could be to try different types of vinegar. You could try the experiment with white vinegar and with brown vinegar and see if you get the same results. You could alter the amount of vinegar that you put inside a bottle and try with different amounts, or try with the same amount of bicarbonate of soda, or you can vary the amount of bicarbonate of soda that you put into your balloon and see if you can inflate your balloon more than this one. Let me just show you, it is possible, because here's one I did earlier. There you go. So I've got a big one and a small one. So you can try doing that yourself as well. I'll just put that away for now. Right then, well, if you know me, you know that I am not just going to leave it there. I want to investigate further. So I've decided to try and find out if I can inflate my yellow washing up glove, the one that I have right here. So here goes. Now, I'm going to start with the glass this time. And the reason I'm using the glass is because it's important to make a really tight seal around the edge of the glove and the glass. And if you have a look at the opening of my glove, it's quite big. So therefore, I've chosen a glass with quite a wide mouth to do my experiment with. Okay, here comes the vinegar. So I'm going to pour in the vinegar. I'm just going to take a rough guess at this because I haven't done this before. I'm just going to put it about a third full, remembering that the base of my glass is thinner than the top part. And then I'm going to try and put my glove on top. Now what I've done, I did this before, is I've filled each of my fingers and my thumb with bicarbonate of soda already. So all I now need to do is attach this glove to my glass, make sure I've got a strong seal, and then we'll just see if it works. Here goes. So I get my glove and I'm going to very carefully bring it over my glass. Okay, now that does feel like quite a tight seal, but what I'm going to do to make it even tighter is put one of my daughter's hairbands, around the top as well to try and make sure that there's a tight seal. You can use anything you like, rubber bands or head bubbles, anything you've got. This is the best I can do at the moment. Okay, shall we just see if this works? I'm going to hold it as well at the base just in case it doesn't. Are you ready? Here goes. So I'm just popping all of the bicarbonate of soda. I'm hoping it comes out. Oh, look, of the fingers. So hold that back for you. And it's going. Look at that. Da, da, da. We have one inflated marigold glove. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to hold it here because it started riding up off the bottle. But you can see there is a definite chemical reaction going on inside that glass. And in fact, I'm struggling to keep my glove onto the glass at the moment because it's trying to ride upwards. Okay, so obviously I'm now going to pop that off. Oh, I've made a right mess there. And look at that, my glove has deflated. But it worked, which is the best thing. I think I probably used a little bit too much vinegar there or a little bit too much bicarbonate of soda. But that was fun anyway. So I hope you enjoyed our experiments. I better go off and clean my kitchen. See you again soon. Bye.